The most unexpected moments happen when people think no one's watching. They didn't know that a camera was watching them. You'll see the raw, unfiltered side of life, funny, surprising, and sometimes downright unbelievable. These clips prove that the camera really does see everything. While charging his brand new electric car, he forgot it was still in reverse. The moment he hit the accelerator, the car shot backward, causing major damage to both his own vehicle and the one parked behind it. Every beginning is tough, but with time, perfection follows. Everything can be fixed as long as we have our health. The perfect way to wake up in the morning. A security camera captured an unexplainable situation during the night. Before we continue, we'd love to ask you for a quick favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We're always amazed by how many different countries our incredible audience comes from, and we'd love to give your country a shout out in the next video. Proof that ghosts do exist after all. They tried to change the tires themselves, but things quickly took a turn for the worse. The more I watch these clips, the more I start to believe that a Final Destination scenario could actually happen in real life. Just when he almost fell asleep, the chair broke. If he hadn't filmed it, no one would believe what happened. He walked into the bathroom and was shocked the moment he stepped inside. Just when I think nothing can surprise me, I come across something like this. What's your opinion? Who is at fault here? His parrot has developed a unique habit of using money to adorn its feathers, almost like a feathered fashionista. Getting the pool ready for summer takes an unexpected turn when she ends up taking an early swim, fully clothed. Guess it's one way to test the water temperature. When you spend too much time playing GTA roleplay and start forgetting what's real and what's virtual. He set up his lounge chair by the pool, ready to relax and unwind. Instead of chilling, he got an unexpected splashdown. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Some days, it's just better to hit snooze on life and sleep it off. Their New Year's celebration took an unexpected turn when the fireworks exploded right in the backyard. She was returning home from a victorious shopping spree, hands full of bags like a fashion warrior, only to be taken down by her own doormat in front of the door. The first day at work is always a challenge. While waiting for someone to open the door, he unexpectedly revealed his hidden dance skills. When we're in a hurry, that's usually when we do the dumbest things, and it's even worse when the camera catches it all. On the road, the camera accidentally captured a one-in-a-million moment. This guy is a true superhero. They didn't follow the instructions, and it ended up costing them dearly. She had no idea the camera caught her fail. The insurance company couldn't believe what had happened here until they saw the footage. Driving in reverse is challenging for many, and apparently, it's tricky for all types of vehicles. I like surprises, but this one, I'll definitely skip. Being a parent requires serious multitasking, especially when keeping an eye on mischievous kids. It's a full-time job, balancing attention between their playful chaos and making sure everything stays in one piece.
What is that?
Goats seem to defy gravity at times, effortlessly climbing to places you'd never expect. He has an unusual pet monkey, which is always up to something mischievous. Watching their daily interactions is like witnessing a little comedy show in his home. I wish I could be like this guy. No matter what happens, he never gets stressed. It's impressive how he stays calm and handles everything with ease. He was so excited about buying his new motorcycle, but in his excitement, he made this mistake. It's always funny when joy takes over and leads to a little slip-up. He probably thought he did everything right, but it turns out he might have missed something.
Hey, how do you? What do you mean you fractured it?
Like
So?
no, I bought the soccer ball like that. So
Wait! Hey, help me!
Many dogs are territorial and view postmen as intruders. It's actually a common behavior among dogs.
What do you mean you fractured it?
like
So?
She was supposed to capture and film animals in the zoo, but you can probably guess which ones turned out to be the most interesting.
you take my radio, you play this for a minute.
Break one night.
Tonight, there won't be soup on the menu at the restaurant. Luckily, he got off the bus just in time because it was about to take off. Talk about a close call. As she was leaving McDonald's, she tripped and spilled everything, but instead of getting upset, she just stood up and walked away as if nothing happened. Now, that's the definition of cool. It's like he knew exactly when to turn on the camera. Timing is everything. This is an unforgettable vacation for him in Asia. Many visit this farm because it's not like any other. Just take a look at this cow, and you'll understand why. These mischievous cats often stop by to steal some food. It's become a regular occurrence. A large bull suddenly appeared on the road in front of them, but they quickly reacted and managed to move it to safety. Quick thinking saved the day. Even though they often create chaos around the house, I can't imagine life without them, can you? They somehow make everything more fun, even the mess. Let us know in the comments which part of the video was your favorite. We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Your feedback means a lot to us. This is one of the funniest videos you'll see today, I'm sure of it. Delivery drivers usually have to deal with dogs, but this time, the delivery guy ran into a little obstacle in the form of a chicken.
What, man?
Just as he tried to punch the vehicle, his foot slipped on a soda can and he fell in the most embarrassing way possible. It's less of a party and more of a beverage battlefield, where no one walks away dry and nobody remembers why it even started. His romantic gesture turned into a mini panic attack as he whispered, "Wait, it was here a second ago," while his girlfriend stared in confusion. Everyone held their breath waiting for the balloon to burst. Instead, it was her who hit the floor in the most unexpected plot twist. In the middle of their snowy battle, one warrior took a dramatic fall that outshined all the snowballs thrown. Just when the police thought they had a clear route, this truck parked sideways and said, "Not today, officers." This guy casually littered from his car, but the universe sent him instant karma in the form of a kid. Tension soared higher than the plane itself when two travelers started a loud fight, turning the calm cabin into a chaotic. A man tried to crush a soda can using the bumper of his car, but instead of the can giving way, the bumper cracked like it hit a brick wall. While riding on one wheel like a stuntman in an action movie, the young man ignored all traffic laws and caught the attention of a patrol car that immediately gave chase. Clearly intoxicated and lacking any sense of shame, the man chose a city fountain for his bathroom break, only to be shoved into it by disgusted pedestrians. He thought he could sneak onto the freeway quickly, but instead, he drove directly in front of a police cruiser, practically begging for a ticket. After launching multiple rocks at the side of a downtown office, the man was quickly tackled and cuffed by law enforcement. The guy tried to kick the beach ball like a pro, completely missed it, and ended up flat on his back in the sand. What started as a friendly indoor football pass turned into a disaster when the ceiling lamp exploded. In an epic fail moment, the guy sent the bowling ball flying up instead of forward, and the poor plasma TV never stood a chance. It exploded on impact. Everyone thought she was about to get soaked when the car came speeding by the puddle, but against all odds, she walked away dry like a movie scene in reverse. A crazy man, completely naked, was seen sprinting after moving cars in the neighborhood like he was part of a bizarre marathon that only he had signed up for. Cops had no choice but to chase him down after he turned every street into his personal racetrack, believing he was some kind of street racing legend. He disturbed a peaceful colony of bumblebees, and let's just say they weren't too thrilled about it. Now they're flying after him like angry little helicopters. You'd think they were all competing for the gold medal in falling, as one by one they all lose their balance on the slippery edge of the festival grounds. He was going for a stylish shot, but instead, he got a tennis ball to the face, not exactly the cool vibe he was going for. She decided to get her revenge by soaking the little boy with water after he splashed her. They were having fun when one friend suddenly shoved an ice cream into the other's face. Everyone was waiting for the dog to target the person it was meant to attack, not the cameraman. The girls tried to prank their friend, but they failed miserably. They thought they could prank their friend, He gave his wife such a big scare that her phone fell straight from her hands. The guy thought he could escape the police through the ventilation system, but it didn't go as planned. These blocks are known to be among the dirtiest in the country, filled with some of the most troubled people. When he accidentally punctured his pool, the pressure of the water was so intense that it almost swept the whole thing away. A man stopped his car right in the middle of the crosswalk, and now all the pedestrians are climbing over it to get across. The woman managed to move the car that was blocking her by pushing it with her own vehicle. She used a hose to soak the car that was honking impatiently at her as she walked across the crosswalk. After smashing the phone store's window, the girl was arrested by the police who showed up. During their heated argument, one of the women brandished a bat, but the other grabbed a chainsaw, and everyone quickly ran away. He wrecked his new Mustang, and all the hard work he put into getting it now seems wasted. The guy thought he could break the streetlight, but instead, the lamp came crashing down directly onto his head. Octopus has managed to steal the camera with its tentacles, swiping the camera right under their noses. After driving through the water, the BMW began to stall, made a strange noise after it passed through the massive water puddle. The test aims to determine whether the bulletproof glass can withstand significant damage. Bulletproof glass under extreme pressure. She giggled as she sprinkled a bit of water on the firefighter, not expecting him to unleash the full force of the hose in return. He climbed the tree thinking he'd get a laugh, but instead got stuck like a cartoon character with his head wedged in a knot. It was like a magician's trick gone wrong. Endless items flew out of her bag, exposing her as the unofficial champion of five-finger discounts. It started as a prank, but ended with him airborne. The man grabbed him and ejected him from the vehicle like a bouncer at closing time. She talked too much smack, and the officer responded by handcuffing a trolley to her car, the ultimate passive-aggressive move. They aimed for a smooth ride on the six-seater lift, but it turned into a slapstick performance of slips, falls, and tangled limbs. Tossing a cigarette seemed harmless until the motorcyclist turned into a vigilante cleaner and served him a whole bin through the open window. One second he was smoking the road, next second the road was smoking him. Tire exploded and his cool moment went flat. The guy jumped out of his car, ready to argue like it was a street showdown, but the police shut it down real quick with a ticket for blocking traffic. He thought he could sneak a cheeky photo, but forgot he married a woman with teleportation powers, until his wife showed up like a boss battle and dragged him out of the club. Forget a wrecking ball. This guy used his excavator to show that sometimes the right tool can create chaos. In the middle of her argument, she forgot the most important thing, pulling the handbrake. Her car didn't forget though. He thought parking his Jeep next to the luxury car would teach the driver a lesson, but the luxury car owner decided to teach him a different one by deflating his tire. Using a tow rope, the man quickly removed the other car from the parking spot, not caring if it was parked legally. The man proceeded to drag the other car away from the parking space. Stepping out of the car to argue, the man was stopped by the police, who luckily showed up just in time. The police were nearby and prevented any conflict. They luckily showed up just in time. With the intention to blind the other driver, the man switched on his high beams while driving behind them, trying to dazzle the driver of the car ahead. Intending to step on the pizza, the older woman slipped and crashed onto her back instead. She lost her footing and ended up on her back. The motorcyclists didn't have lights on their bikes, so they asked a man to turn on his car lights so they could see where they were going. He immediately turned off his lights, and the motorcyclists fell off their bikes. This man was hit by a huge flower pot because he tried to break a huge flower pot, and it ended up falling on him. He tried to act like he was the boss, but when the women pulled out their keys, he realized he was wrong and stayed quiet. After cutting down a huge tree, the man watched in horror as it fell directly onto his car. To his surprise, it crashed onto his car as it fell. Using his Jeep, the man carefully pulled out a long Jeep that was parked in the wrong place. Drove his Jeep to drag out a long Jeep that was parked in an inconvenient spot. A pipe broke, and a huge wave of water shot up, drenching every car that happened to drive. soaking all the cars that passed by the spot. Burst in the pipe caused a gigantic wave of water to spray upwards, drenching all the passing vehicles. The man is drawing a clear line on the car parked on the sidewalk to indicate a problem, as the car is blocking the pedestrian path and causing inconvenience to people trying to walk the sidewalk, which should be accessible to everyone. He went for a walk, and just as he stepped outside, a squirrel had a surprise waiting for him. Looks like someone will have to cut back on the treats. This guy is truly a real-life superhero, always putting his family first and taking care of them. One wrong step, and it leads to a huge fail. Someone perfectly cleaned the glass. She didn't see that was right in front of her. This dog hates being apart from its owner and always feels sad whenever he has to leave for work. The elephant refuses to get on the truck until it gets its treat. This shows just how clever and persistent animals can be when it comes to getting what they want. This is one of the strongest horses ever, with the power of a few horses combined. Truly impressive to see such strength in action. This is the kind of job I could do all day long. It looks so enjoyable and fulfilling. He missed his turn and thought he could pull off a move like Vin Diesel. He just forgot he was driving a van, not a sports car. An interesting video from the basketball court. It looks creepy, almost like ghosts are playing basketball. They did not know that camera was watching them. Who would have thought that doorbell cameras always capture the funniest moments? You never know what you'll see next. Luckily, they didn't go for a swim, as a baby shark swam right up to them. You can only imagine how close Mama Shark must have been nearby.
The baby shark. Guys, oh no!
Oh no!
No, guys, can you get it?
Fish, go! The fish needs to go, babe! Push it in! Simple! Get it back in! Get it back in!
Can you see those two chasing?
Yeah! Oh no!
What do you think? Is this the new trend of the year or just a factory mistake? Would you dare get this close to this big bird? It doesn't have that fear because its family has been running an ostrich farm for years. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of the incredible content we share. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know which moment was your favorite. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching incredible moments caught on camera.